Hey guys, awsomeswagg80 here, back with another awsomeswagg80's show review. And today the show that Scrampy, the show that we're gonna be talking about today is the Scrampy! Scrampy! Get off! The show we're going to be talking about today... Shut the fuck up! The show we're going to be talking about today is... the latest Ms. Marvel show. I don't know if you guys can tell. If there's a few like sounds in the background, like squeaking in the background, Scrampy has a new toy. It's his favorite toy, and he's just playing around with it. I don't know if you guys could pick up on that, but yeah. Anyways, today we're gonna be reviewing the Ms. Marvel show. I barely just finished watching it like a few minutes ago. I got on TikTok to get my mind off of it and give y'all a good, unbiased, like off the hype review. And I gotta say, when I first heard about the Ms. Marvel show, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But then I saw like some of the trailers and I was like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, why doesn't she have her little embiggen, little stretchy arm thingies, you know? I'm not like a big Ms. Marvel fan. I barely know her from the comics, but I know she's like Mr. Fantastic and she can like stretch and all. Nope. Play over there. Anyways, yeah, I know she can stretch and all, but now they gave her like these like magical crystal rock powers, and I'm not, you know, I'm not like really die hard. I want her to have the stretchy arms and stuff, but you know, like it's part of her character. You know, why did they take it off? You know, I don't know. But what they did do with her, with the little power thingy, I guess it's fine, maybe, you know. I don't know, I don't really like it with the whole change of her powers. Now she's like bulletproof with the little things she can make. And yeah, she does stretch her hands out, you know, but it's actually just like the little crystal formations making a hand. And you know, I mean, it's something at least. I would much rather prefer she had her little actual stretching thingies, because yeah, she is a Ms. Marvel fan, and that would make her similar to Ms. Marvel. I mean, not Ms. Marvel, Captain Marvel. But at the same time, there's so many other superheroes with that same kind of power ability, you know, just making things out of their hands. You know, like having a stretchy, that's like a new power you could introduce to the MCU. I don't know why they changed it, honestly. They say so there's like not confusion between Ms. Marvel and Mr. Fantastic, but I don't really know. Like, come on. And anyways, powers aside, I think Iman Vellani, I think that's her name, Ms. Marvel, Kamala Khan, she does a pretty good job. She looks like she's actually really like excited to be this character, very passionate to be this character. And she does a pretty good job. She like portrays the teenager mood and everything. And I think she does a pretty good job, you know, with what she has. I mean, not saying that what she has is bad, but she's great in the role, you know. Not exactly what I envisioned Ms. Marvel to be, but she grew into the role. She's funny, she's quirky. Some of the one-liners and jokes like fall flat, especially in episode 4. But yeah, she's pretty good. Bruno, the other side characters are good. I will give this compliment. They do actually feel like teenagers in high school, and like being with Kamala Khan and everything, you know, they actually feel like friends and all that. Kamran he's alright. I don't know what's going on in the last episode. I mean, seeing him like attack everybody, that was pretty cool. Like when you like close up into his eyes and you see like the sweat and he's like like exploding and everything. That's pretty good. I like that. He's an okay character. I don't really know what they try to do with him, honestly. The clandestines, the main villains, they're so boring, honestly. They have nothing of value to them. Like, the only person that I remember the name of is Najma, who's like her, I don't know, her great aunt or something, I don't know. And like, she doesn't really do much. She's just like, oh, I want to get home. Y'all bitches better die and give me the thingy so I could get back home at all costs, you know? Even if I don't give a shit about my son, I just want to get home, you know? That's what I felt from her. You know, she was not the best. She was very uninteresting. She's just bad to be bad. And the other characters with her are just so boring. They're like little walking sheets of paper that describe what they look like and what they do walking behind her, you know, doing her every move and everything. So yeah, I don't think the clandestines are really that interesting. And the DODC, the government people, they're like really only in the beginning and the end of the show for the main battle at the end. But I mean they're there. They're shooting Ms.Marvel, and she has to stop them. And yeah, one thing I really do like is the little family dynamic with Kamala and her whole family, of course, her brother, her parents, and everything. And one thing that like they did good is like building the relationship between Kamala and her family and all that, and her culture and everything. And then in the final episode, when her parents were seeing her being attacked by the DODC, I don't know what's up, but it kind of tugged at my heartstrings, like seeing your daughter like fight against these like people shooting at her. Wouldn't you like be scared for her life? And like when I saw them like screaming like, Kamala, oh my god, shiver me timbers, Kamala, please stop, please, oh my god, be careful, no, oh my god, stop shooting her, oh my god, better my backside and call me biscuit. Gee willikers, gee whiz, gee shucks, gee golly, please stop, oh my god, you know. I kind of felt for that, you know. They build up the little family dynamic. They have their troubles like every family, but and they truly do love each other and care for each other, you know. Maybe if they're a little bit too strict. My mom, my dad. Anyways, oh what? No, but yeah, I really did connect with Kamala and her struggles with her family. I don't know why. There's no reason for me to connect to a person under a strict family rule. I why am I talking about this? I'm not supposed to be. Anyways, yeah. The CGI for the show, it's good. It's good at most places. In the end between Kamala and Kamran, I thought the CGI there was pretty good when she and Biggin and the little crystals around them, and then she shooting a little dome around them. I thought that was pretty good. The CGI there was pretty good. Some other parts of the show, it kind of fumbles, you know, when she's running on the little pads and stuff. Yeah, you know. And I know I jumped over this, but as I said in the beginning, when I first saw the show and the trailer, I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't see like the interest in this. I don't think I'll like it, you know, but I'm still gonna watch it since it's Marvel, you know, but I don't really think I'm gonna be interested in this. But when I saw the first episode and the little art style and like goofy cartoony comic graphics they have, that really brought me into the show, you know. And of course the character of Kamala, that little vibe it had, the little teenager sitcom, it's different from any other Marvel show I've seen, you know. It has a little flair of style, you know. But like not throughout, but like as you go on from the beginning of the show to the end of the show, that little style like flickers and like ceases every little bit, every little episode, you know. What am I saying? Every episode since the first episode, like the little style like diminishes a bit, you know. I don't really remember a goofy comic style thingy in the last episode, really. Well, actually, except for when they're doing the little game plan, the Home Alone in the high school game plan, they had the little style right there where they transition from the actual footage to the chalkboard drawings. So I guess it is a little bit there, but not as much as I would like, as the beginning of the show. And yeah, I think that little goofy stuff is pretty good, and it sets it apart from other Marvel shows, and I think it's pretty interesting, not gonna lie. The action scenes of the show they're fine, except for episode 4 where they're like cutting and everything. I hate the cutting stuff. I hate when they cut from boom, 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 boom. It's so disorienting. You can't really see what's going on. Apart from a few scenes like that, it is pretty good. It's fine. And the conflict between Kamala and her family and like the culture and like the DLDC and all that stuff, I thought that was pretty interesting with her family, and then like her fighting for herself, and then the culture barriers and all that stuff. I think that people of that culture, the Pakistani culture, and other people of that culture, and then girls of that culture, and just girls in general, little girls, would like really like the show and like look up to Ms. Marvel. I think they would like it. But me, Hispanic kid, not really kid, but teenager, a young adult and something. I mean, I liked it. It was okay. And yeah, yeah. Yeah. let me recollect my thoughts real quick. And yeah, the little time travel thingy in the middle of the season. I was kind of, I don't know. I felt like that was 2 movies in one. Like, first movie we have Kamala Khan in New Jersey traveling to Pakistan, and like remembering her roots and figuring out what this bangle is, meeting the Red Daggers and all that. And then the second movie is when they go back in time, and you see the whole upbringings of her great grandmother. Is it? I think it's Aisha. That's her name, I'm pretty sure. And then all that stuff, and then time traveling to the future. No, wait. You see, it's kind of confusing, First you're in the present, and then you're in a new country, and then you're in the past, and then you go to the past, before that past, and then you go to the present past, where you were first brought to, and then you see the events that transpired from that, which is the story of her grandmother seeing the trail of stars leading her to her father and all that. And then you go back to the present, and then you go back to New Jersey, and then it's kind of confusing. I think I mean, maybe they could have kept it to a flashback, like a short flashback, and then not like a whole time traveling mechanic with the whole Aisha's story and all that, because the time traveling thing is kind of I'm being confusing right now. I'm confusing myself with this whole thing right now. I think they really could have like cut that out, made it shorter, made it a little flashback or a story that her great grandmother told her. But then how would she like help her grandmother? I don't know. Maybe that could be another season or something. I don't know. I think my favorite episodes are the first 2, and I think my least favorite is the 4th one, where they went to Pakistan, the terrible editing in the fight scenes, and then they time traveled to the past in the very last episode, and the whole chase scene between the Red Dagger, Ms. Marvel, and the clandestine, and their terrible motivations for the clandestine. I don't really like the 4th episode. It was fine, but compared to the other episodes, I don't really like it. And the post-credit scene with Ms. Marvel, that was pretty good. I was like, holy shit, it's Ms. Marvel, and she like, no, I'm not gonna say this. No. Ms. Marvel, all I'll say is Ms. Marvel looks a little bit different. Not gonna, at first I thought it was Ms. Marvel turning into Captain Marvel, just like she did in the comics. But then I realized it was actually Captain Marvel, not Ms. Marvel, turned into Captain Marvel like she did in the comics. So it's actually Captain Marvel. They like switch places, and then I was like, that's kind of looks a little bit different. Not gonna lie. If it was Miss Marvel turning to her idea of who Captain Marvel is, I would understand it a bit. Not, yeah. If it was Miss Marvel turning to Captain Marvel, I would be like, oh, she's like Captain Marvel. But since it is Captain Marvel, I'm like, is there something weird with her? I don't know. But yeah. I don't know what else to say about the show. I think that's it. This video is already long enough. Putting fuck. I keep on getting Captain and Miss Marvel mixed up. Putting Miss Marvel into the swagg-o-meter, I give Marvel Studios original series Ms. Marvel a solid I give it a 78%, I guess. And yeah, that's my rating for the Ms. Marvel show. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty poggers, pretty marveling. Miss Marvel do be marveling at the Marvel Studios or something. Anyways, that's it for today's Awesome Swag 80s show review. I shall see you guys later. Mandatory kiss on the cheek. Mwah. Alright, see you. God, fuck. There's nobody there. There's literally nobody. There's nobody outside. Who are you barking at? Play with your chicken. Anyways, that's it for today's Awesome Swag 80's show review. I shall see you guys later. Bye.